And reporting for the Walk for Liberty. It's May 29th, 2008, day 46. We just happened upon a really nice construction worker who stopped to offer us a ride. He said he was kind of half joking because he didn't think, as he put it, that we were just randomly walking along, what with all our gear and stuff. He did stop and talk to us for a few minutes though, and we told him about our walk. Brooke is joining me again today on the walk. Brooke, how are you feeling after having rested for a few days?
A lot better. My feet feel a lot better.
What's your intention as far as how often you'll walk?
As much as I can, but some days it would be better for me to probably drive the RV to the next spot while you're walking, or maybe on your 30-mile days to meet you every 10 miles in the car.
So once we reach 30 miles a day, do you think you'll not walk anymore at that point?
I'd like to walk at least maybe 10 miles a day.
We stopped and talked to a few more construction workers as well along here. In fact, the word must have gotten out because this lady construction worker that drove by yelled at us, 3,700 miles! She had already found out from the other construction workers over the radio, apparently. We don't normally come across so many people on foot out in the middle of nowhere. In fact, I don't think I've ever handed out so many of our business cards at one time before. We still haven't really figured out what they're supposed to be doing with this road construction. I've seen tumbleweeds when they're dead and rolling around the ground, but is this what they look like when they're alive? Although many in the Liberty movement don't like to bring up the idea of marketizing roads, I'm not one to shy away from it. Although completely privately owned roads would have many advantages, here's one very concrete example. Construction. Let's say there were two alternative, completely privately owned roads that you could take along a certain stretch. There will come a time when one of the road owners needs to do repair work on his road. If he takes the standard government roads approach of scheduling the work for during the day when most people are on the road, then he'll lose much of his clientele to his competitor, who either doesn't have construction work going on at that time or has scheduled it for late at night when most people are off the roads. Therefore, he has a strong financial incentive to schedule his construction work for late at night as well, so that the fewest number of his clients will be inconvenienced. Since no one likes to sit through construction delays, he also has an incentive to get his construction work done as soon as possible and to do a quality job on it so it doesn't have to be done very often. Governments and government contractors have no such financial incentives to do the job quickly, well, and at a time which inconveniences the least number of people because they have no competition. Currently, you have no choice but to use the government-owned roads. I like the contrast. The road that lies ahead. One thing that's always intrigued me is the idea of a view I've never seen before. The vast majority of people's lives is filled with things or places they've seen or been to hundreds or even thousands of times before. Whether it be home, school, or work, if somebody does experience a new view, it's usually either on vacation or on a business trip. However, people often go to the same locations over and over even when they travel. And I'm included among those. So it struck me as I came over that ridge there and viewed the panorama before me. Wow, I've never seen this before. And actually, the vast majority of the views I see on the Walk for Liberty will be views I've never seen before. I invite you also to go out today and experience a view you've never seen before. And I don't mean on TV or on the internet. There might be places even within a 10-mile radius of your home that you've never been to and viewed before. So go out and experience something new. I walked 10.52 miles today, 4.12 of which Brooke also walked. Here's my current location. This is Will Buchanan for blog.walkforliberty.com, signing off.